Hello everyone, the 25th Genius is back with another webtoon, well not webtoon, an anime review. So this time we're going to be talking about the new episode of Tower of God that just came out a couple of hours ago. It is about 3 a.m. in Japan right now, and yes, I'm very tired, but I do want to get this quick video out here to really explain how I really feel about this episode. So with that being said, let's get into it. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe. But honestly, if you just leave a like and a subscribe to your fellow content creators, that is perfect for me, because those they're taking a lot of time for that webtoon work, and it's just good they get the recognition that they deserve. So let's get into the video. So what did I think about episode 4 of Tower of God after recording this video? I felt that things were rushed. This is my fear that I definitely had as basically a manga webtoon based reader, that they were going to rush a lot of things. The Crown Game is actually a lot more elaborate than truly what they have portrayed, and that's why, you know, it's a whole saying that if you don't like an anime, go read the manga, and that's kind of staying true to this. Now I'm not saying that I don't like it. Oh, I love it, it's really good. It's just there are just a few key things that I'm definitely want to nitpick about, and I should, since this is probably one of my favorite comics to read of all time. So I felt things were rushed in the Crown Game. I feel things are just rushed in general. They're trying to push basically a 13, a year and a half story base into that of 13 episodes, which I feel is not fair to the webtoon series. Well, Tower of God is not a webtoon that can be explained simply by saying this happened, blah blah blah. It's much like Hunter x Hunter with its massive wild amount of world building and its attention to detailed characters. With that being said, it's more simple, it's more complex than just, oh, this happened, tower, climb, bam. It's a lot more with the character development and how they all meet each other and just the power structure of it whatsoever. And I don't understand why Mizu is translated to Shinsu. Don't understand it. So Mizu in Japanese is is water, and I guess in the translation of the Korean manga that Shinsu was like flowing water. It is the flow of natural energy in their world. But to call it Mizu, I think it's just a weird translation on the Japanese part. Something like a flow or current, maybe. Like even Nagasu would seem a lot more better sounding in my ear than just saying Mizu. But again, I'm not Japanese, I only know the language, so I'm not really sure how that really goes. But the point is, I really feel that this episode was just a little bit too rushed for my care. The Crown Game, this is really where a time that Kun just really should shine. And you know, I said in my previous video that I just uploaded that, you know, I felt that Kun's past wasn't really needed because you really don't know much about it, other than that, you know, there's some deep-rooted family issues in his life, and to this day that holds true. However, this was a really time to really show Kun and really what he's capable of, other than just being a capable warrior. When I was rereading the chapters of Tower of God, I thoroughly enjoyed the Crown Game because it really showed me the old classic characters of Tower of God. You know, they weren't just all these overpowered OP people. They were really very tactical, very calculated, very moral in a way type of thinkers, and the way they executed their delivery effectively. And that's definitely why the Crown Game is so important for Kun more than any other character, because it really shows you his connivingness and really his sneakiness. And I felt that the anime just did a poor job with doing that, unfortunately. I'm not saying that the anime is poor, but I think that part was very done poorly because a lot of other details could have been capitalized on that alone. All in all, I really think, like I said, it's not heading in the good direction. As a manga reader, it's not heading in the good direction by far. It's just not. Will that change within the episodes? I don't know. But am I happy with the way it's going right now? Not really. I feel that it could just be done better, especially for a webtoon as important, especially for an anime as important as Tower of God. Because if this does well, then it can open up the door for other things to be created, which is what the community just won't shut up about. Is that so? I really hope that they continue with the series, but I really hope that they try to fix it at this point. Now, another point is we see my girl and Dorsey, which, like I said, I kind of like. in a way. Like, no, although I love Endorsi, but I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I'm very excited to see Endorsi because, again, she's one of my favorite characters of Tower of God, and also I just love her character and how she's really just like this go try hard, really don't care type. She's like Yuri, but like Yuri just doesn't give a care whatsoever, and Dorsey does give a care to a natural extent. So I'm really excited to see how her personality is going to change out, especially with the meeting of Ankh and them, because there's some deep stories going on between the two of them. So I'm really excited to see where this webtoon is going to go. And again, it's just only exciting things to wait for. So again, if you're liking it, I'm loving it. I hope you love it too. Again, it's an amazing series to check out. Yes, please check it out. Alright, so that is the end of my video. So I'm supposed to be doing like animated videos with this. They're coming. Like, that's the next thing I'm going to be working on. I was just so behind from my videos from work and just, you know, catching up with webtoons that I barely have time to know my own name, rather than try to do something as hard as translating videos. So with that being said, I'm gonna do my absolute best to get those videos out for you. Maybe the weekend, it's gonna probably come in a burst. So I apologize with that in advance. I thank you for being so patient with me. I thank you for all the support that you've been giving me. I'll see you next time.